Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something pretty fundamental for getting things done.
Mhm.
This idea that maybe it's not motivation we need most, but discipline.
Yeah, that constant drive versus the fleeting feeling.
Exactly. We're looking at a piece called Discipline Over Motivation, The Secret Sauce to Success.
Sounds intriguing.
Right. And our goal, really, is just to unpack why building discipline might actually be a steadier way to reach your goals instead of, waiting around for inspiration.
It makes sense. I mean, we've all felt that rush, haven't we?
Oh, totally.
You watch an amazing video, maybe hear someone speak, and you're suddenly ready to change everything.
Yeah, this is it.
But like the article mentions, how long does that feeling actually last when things get tough?
Not long, usually. That post-YouTube workout buzz.
Exactly. Or that sudden, brilliant idea for a side project. It feels huge in the moment.
But then Monday morning rolls around, or it's cold outside.
Right. And that's where the piece argues discipline takes over. Because discipline, well, it doesn't really care about your mood. It
Mm.
doesn't care if it's raining, if you're tired, if you feel like it. It's just doing the thing.
It's reliable in a way motivation just isn't then.
That seems to be the core argument. Discipline connects wanting something, like abs or financial freedom
Yeah, the big goal.
with the actual, sometimes boring daily actions, like doing the sit-ups every single day.
Or managing the budget, making the calls, the grind.
Exactly. It's about showing up even when that initial spark is long gone.
I liked that bit in the source about the quiet person just getting stuff done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, suggesting it's not always the loudest person, the most visibly motivated one who achieves the most.
Interesting. More the steady, consistent type.
Kind of. The one just quietly putting in the work, day in, day out. That consistent effort.
That ties into the next point. Really, discipline isn't just willpower in the moment.
Okay.
It's about building habits,
Okay.
creating systems and routines.
Ah, right. Like the gym example.
Exactly. The article stresses that. You build the routine of going to the gym.
So you don't need motivation every morning.
Pretty much. The system takes over. Or having a set process for your work. It removes the daily debate of, do I feel like doing this today?
That makes a lot of sense. It reframes it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's less about feeling passionate every second and more about commitment.
Yeah, a daily commitment. The source even kind of frames it like a small internal war you win each day.
A war against comfort.
Sort of. Choosing the necessary action over what feels easiest right now.
Mm-hmm.
It shifts focus from do what you love to maybe do what needs doing.
Even when it's unpleasant.
Especially then, maybe. Which brings up that trade-off idea.
Comfort versus freedom.
Mm-hmm. Sacrificing that immediate comfort, that desire to just relax or avoid the hard task.
Through disciplined action.
Right. Leads to greater freedom or achieves the bigger goal down the line. Discipline basically dismantles excuses.
Kills procrastination.
Yeah, it cuts through that self-sabotage voice that says, oh, I'll do it later, or I'm too tired.
So the piece really positions discipline as, like, fundamental. It used those words.
The edge, the code,
Yeah.
the key.
Right. Suggesting it's this core thing separating, okay results from elite performance.
Takeaway seems pretty direct.
Yeah.
Stop chasing the feeling of motivation.
Which you can't control anyway.
Exactly. And start consciously building the habit of discipline.
Make that the focus.
Yeah. So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is, where could applying consistent, disciplined action, even without initial excitement, make the biggest difference for you long term?
What small, boring, but important thing could you commit to starting today?
That's the question. Where could that quiet power of discipline really move the needle?